Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Peñaflor, or Mr. Peñaflor. I'm a teacher and coach here at Santa Ana High School. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Santa Ana High School boys soccer program that I'm in charge of here. But before I get into that, I just wanted to congratulate you all on making it through. Very interesting end of your 8th grade year promotion. I'm sure it didn't end the way you thought it was, but you're here nevertheless, and you're in good hands. You've got an amazing group of teachers there taking care of you, looking over you, watching over you, getting you prepared for your high school career. I am the soccer coach, and I'm here to kind of promote that and tell you a little bit about that. But to be honest with you guys, whatever you choose to do at the school, we have a lot of amazing teachers, a lot of amazing coordinators, program directors, administrators, whatever you choose to do. You're going to get the best teaching, the best coaching, the best training of any student, athlete, musician, singer, you name it, wrestler, football player, softball player. We have it all here. And I'm just proud to be a part of it, proud to be a part of that excellence that happens on a daily basis here at Santa Ana High School. Okay. With that in mind, let me get to the program here. Just going to go through a few things with many of you that might be interested in playing soccer here at Santa Ana. And also, many of you might just want to come out and watch us compete. We try to make it as fun and as an exciting an experience for everybody involved, not just the players, but the fans, the students, the teachers. Everybody is a big part of our program. We represent the high school, we represent you, and we try to do that in the best way possible. But for the last season, 2019-2020 season, we were the Orange Coast League champions. That is the athletic league that you'll be competing in, the Orange Coast League. There's a number of leagues in the county, but usually that's kind of what you want to do. You want to be a league champion. You want to represent your school well, and hopefully go off to the playoffs and compete and represent the city, the high school. We are the flagship of the entire city as far as high school goes. So we really get to represent our city, our community more than any of the other schools around like to think that they represent. Well, anyway, that's just between me and you. First off, I have been a teacher and a coach here at Santa Ana High School for over 20 years. I wouldn't be anywhere else. This is the greatest place to be. This is the greatest community to teach in. And we have an amazing soccer program here. Since I've been here, since I've taken over the program, I've gotten over 300 wins, 11 league championships, 2 trips to the CIF finals. We've been nationally ranked, and we've received all sorts of accolades as far as our team has been able to compete. But the thing I'm most proud of is the fact that just about all our players end up graduating from high school, moving on to colleges and universities. Some of them decide to continue to compete. Some of them decide to focus on work and academics. But nevertheless, whatever they decide to do, they all end up doing it very well, and I'm very proud of them all. This is a little bit of our philosophy here. As you see in the upper left-hand corner, at least my left hand, it says being a champion is an everyday thing. And we take that to heart here at Santa Ana High School and in our soccer program. We work, we train, we practice every day in the weight room, on the field. This is just us before our days started to end there with the lockdown. But we were getting up early in the morning before school started, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, working out in the weight room, working out on the field. And then after school, we would continue on in the bowl and practice. And that's part of our spring training and regimen, but that's why we're so competitive. And of course, we take that on into the summer and continue to compete and practice until we have our regular season, which soccer is a winter sport. You have 3 seasons of sport. Fall, which usually runs from about August, September to the end of November. The winter sports, which is soccer, picks up at the end of November, goes on into early March, and then your spring sports pick up from March to the end of the year, usually in about May 15th. Okay, but like I said, being a champion is an everyday thing, and not only do we say it, but they say we talk the talk, but we also walk the walk. We have 28 league championships here at the high school when it comes to Santa Ana soccer. We've won 7. I don't know if you can see here from 2011, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We've got 7 titles in a row, and we like to keep adding on and get number 8 next year. We have a number of runs into the CIF playoff. We've pretty much qualified for the CIF playoffs every year. I've been there to the finals twice. We have 1 championship in the school history. We'd like to change that. But nevertheless, we are competing at the highest level, the highest division. I'll talk a little bit more about that later, and even competing for state titles and state championships. About our program, I mentioned we continue to work out in the spring, but also we continue to work out in the summer, which is a little more fun at times because we're not always in school. We have, some students might choose to take summer school, but this gives us a little bit more time to work on our game, work on our skills, work on our fitness. Sometimes we decide to take that to the beach, like you see there in the upper left-hand corner, run from pier to pier, play some soccer in the sand, and then maybe have a picnic there. Also, we continue to work out here at the school. And as you can see here, it's not only just running drills, but we go over many of the things that we need to learn personally. And as student athletes, we continue to carry that through, that message throughout the entire year. And for that, of course, that also pays off into our success in the summer as well. Those titles aren't as important, but nevertheless, anytime we compete here at Santa Ana High School, Santa Ana soccer, we want to win everything. We like to win everything. We strive to win. And we take those, all that training and put it into our competition, and it usually turns out for the best. Okay. A little bit more of our beach day here. A lot of the players just having fun after we work. We like to have fun. Played some volleyball, did some body surfing, boogie boarding, and of course had a little bit of hamburgers and hot dogs together. Other things we do is run at Peters Canyon. We also done some picnics at Irvine Park, but we also like to take advantage of some of the free time in the summer to get together and have some fun. A little bit more about the program. We talked about being a champion as an everyday thing. Well, all a part of that is it's not just soccer. It's about everything that goes into being a student athlete. We pride ourselves on developing leaders. Leadership is of primary importance. In this picture here, you'll see a group of our senior leaders from the 2019-2020 team talking to our incoming freshman group about the expectations that we have of them and how we're going to hold each other accountable throughout the year. Not only is this just on the soccer field, we take this on the campus, in the classroom, in the hallways, out into the community. We want leaders out there in the community. striving to do better for not only our academic success, but also striving to do better for our community and being a part of the positive change we like to see happen. And again, it's all about, being an important piece of this community here that is Santa Ana High School. We want to contribute to the community. We want to be a part of its success. And now more than ever, as you guys have probably seen in recent days, being a positive community member means a lot now, especially today, with all the things that are happening in our community and in our lives. We have to be that change that we want to see. And we have to be the leaders of our community right now so we could be those leaders tomorrow. And here you could see one of our coaches talking to a group of youngsters from Heroes Elementary, which is just up the street. Some of you may have even been students there. We also like to talk to the students at Henninger as well. But we're here to teach them about Santa Ana soccer and our philosophy, just like I'm talking to you right now. We're talking to them and our players that are standing behind the coach there, our player leaders. Some of them are freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors. We're there to work with the kids and have fun. Of course, it's all about having fun. But we want to have fun the right way, and we want to teach them how to compete the right way, just like we're going to teach you guys. But we'll teach you to be a part of the community and let you know that, and I'm just letting you know that's of great importance to us. Okay? And that all goes for setting an example. Later on in the year, the students of Hero Elementaries were treated to a soccer match in which we were actually playing a pretty important match for our league title, and they came and watched in the stands and cheered with our other students from Santa Ana High School. We invited them down on the field, and they got to talk to the players that they had worked with earlier in the year. And like I said, it's not just we like to set an example in the high school, but set an example in the community, because we know when you put on that red uniform like the players have here, people are going to expect more of you, and we definitely will expect more of you when you come and make the team. That's just what happens. That's the responsibility. Whether it's you're a member of the dance team and you wear the jacket around the school, or you're a member of the football team and you wear your uniform on a Friday game day, or a member of one of the plays and drama or band, mariachi or whatever it is, and you put on those uniforms and represent the high school, you have to represent it the right way. And that's what we hope to teach you guys. It's not a negative thing, it's a positive thing. It's a thing that builds pride in you, just to be one of the people that can wear that uniform and to be a part of that and to lead others. It says a lot about a person like that, and we hope that we could work with all you to get to that level. School spirit, and this is the fun part about high school sports, high school athletics, also being part of other things that are going on in the school, from the student body, the dance team, cheer, softball, wrestling, football, the school spirit that we bring and are a part of is a lot of fun. Not only does it bring the school together, it brings us together closer. Here we are in the gym in one of the pictures during our pep rally, having a lot of fun. As a team, we got together here just to celebrate our league championship. We took a weekend, have a barbecue at Irvine Park. Here we are before the game with the stat leaders, some of the injured players, ready to cheer on their teammates and get them pumped up for the game. And of course, like I was talking about that game that we took a picture of, this is us winning our league championship, playing right here in our stadium in front of our home crowd at the bowl. It's a lot of fun, and it builds everything up and makes your time here at Santa Ana High School so much more enjoyable to be a part of, either cheering your friends on or uh, representing your school, your community, your city. It's a lot of enjoyment. It's something that you don't necessarily get from other types of competition. Let's say if like a club soccer team. I did both, played for high school and club, and let me tell you, it's a lot of fun when you're in high school and your classmates are there, your teachers are there, your administrators, your principal, they're all there cheering you on. Even alumni, people that have graduated decades ago, come out to cheer you on and watch you with pride. It really helps you feel that emotion. There's no feeling like it. It's really, really amazing. I get kind of choked up thinking about just coaching in games like that, and hopefully it's something that you might want to find yourself and challenge yourself to achieve. Um, a little bit more here. I talked about leadership and community, but also on campus, it's extremely, extremely important to be a part of the campus here. As student athletes, we are a big part of the fiber that holds this, binds this school together. We are here to serve our school, serve our community. On the left, there's a picture of students involved in a group here known as Helping Hands. Works with students with special needs, playing games, having fun, working with them in their school projects and their homework, really enjoying that. And then over here on the right is members of our soccer team, the varsity team, on the freshman day where they were to come in and get their incoming freshmen, find their classrooms, get their books. We're all part of that. We want to welcome everybody here. Everybody here at the school is special. You're a part of this school. We're all here to help each other achieve something great. And really, it's just part of being the soccer program is also being a part of this. All right, a couple more things here. Teamwork. Teamwork is of great importance here. Building that team bond. As soccer players, we really build this a team bond on all levels, from our stat girls to our varsity team, our freshman team, even working with the freshmen, the girls soccer team. We have a tight group of student athletes here. Teamwork is really about including everyone and being able to give of yourself so everybody can succeed. And that kind of is really what our teamwork is about. And I know I put this last, but this is truly the most important thing that we work on here in the soccer program, and that is academic achievement. We have the highest GPA on campus, and we demand high GPAs. We demand passing grades. We're very fortunate here in the soccer program to have a teacher, our team administrator, team mom, Mrs. Weezar, who will look after you when it comes to your grades, push you, prod you. I'm also there doing the same thing as well. But in the end, you'll find that it's all going to pay off. Between myself and Mrs. Weezar, working with your teachers and your parents and the other coaches in the program, will push you to achieve things that hopefully you might not think you could achieve in the classroom, because we demand it of you. Here's two examples of a couple of those soccer players that achieved amazing success in the classroom. Christian Saldivar, 4.5 GPA, accepted to UC Santa Barbara. Felix Viela, 4.26 GPA, also accepted to UC Santa Barbara. And that's just a couple of them. We have students accepted to Vanguard University, Cal State Fullerton, UCI, a number of players that are going to continue on playing at those schools. Some have chosen to go to junior colleges, Fullerton College, to continue to play. And it's just a matter of choice. But that's the thing about it. If you are able to achieve high grades like this, we want you to have the choice of where you want to go and where you want to be and what you want to study. Okay. Parents, I know you guys got your parents. Some of them can really be involved and help us out. It's just up to the parents. We like to invite your parents to be a part of our program and help us out. We can't do a number of the things unless they get involved. Things like going to the beach, things like going to Irvine Park. Right here, we had a birthday party for Mrs. Weezar. We can't do these things unless parents get involved to help us do a lot of the important things behind the scenes that coaches can't do, because I'm a lot of times busy focused on the games and the practices along with the other coaches. So to have parents get involved and do some of the legwork behind the scenes to organize these activities, it's really, really appreciated. But we're not just here to work with your parents for parties and things like that. We're here to work with them to help you grow and achieve things academically, and also to be successful in school, help build you towards your future. We're in constant communication with your parents. We invite them to the practices. We invite them to the games. We want them to be a part of it and to see you guys succeed. And we also want to be in constant communication with them, talking with them about what is going on with your academic career and your athletic career. So they're definitely a big key component to the success of our program. Okay. And our motto here, this is it. This is what it's all about. Being a team player, working to get better, and also working to get the team better. So it says here, now this is the law of football, as true as the flight of the ball, and the player who keeps it shall prosper, but the player who breaks it must fall. As the ball and the parts that it is made of are bound and held fast by the seams, the strength of the team is the player, and the strength of the player is the team. That's something that if you want to be a Santa Ana High School soccer player, you're going to have to memorize. So if you're thinking about trying out for the soccer team, you might want to take a screenshot of that and come to the tryouts, hopefully when we can have them soon, and tell us you know the team motto. And that would definitely really impress me, and it might even give me a reason to put you on the team. Just a hint right there. All right. I have a little bit of a video clip here for you guys. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talking. So I'm just going to click away, and this will show you some of our highlights of the 2019-2020 season. This is what you can expect of being a varsity level player at Santa Ana High School. All right, so that's give you a little bit of a taste of the action that we have when we play. But we do have 3 levels, starting with a Frosh Soft level, which most of you would be trying out for if and when we get to participate. I'll go over that in a minute here. But that's our freshman coach, Pablo Gonzalez, right there in the middle in the black. He played for me, and also his brother played for me. His dad is the JV coach. Profe, we call him, aka Profe, Mr. Gonzalez. They pretty much won tournaments. We send them to a couple tournaments. They won the tournament over at El Dorado. They won the league the last 4, 5, 6 years on the JV or Frosh Soft level each. We usually like to win all 3 levels, but they're right there, usually at the top of the league if they're not winning it. This is Coach Danny. Coach Danny played for me. He's going to help us on the varsity level. His wife, Pilar, is the freshman coach for the girls soccer team. I'm sure Coach Cruz will talk to you probably at some time. But Coach Pilar, she's the freshman girls soccer coach, so you'd probably be trying out for her on the girls side there. But I'll let Mr. Cruz talk about that. This is Coach Noe, who has been an assistant coach for me this first year. But he's also been on the club level. He's also a great player himself, playing over at the Santa Ana College, winning state titles over there as a player. He played for Coach Rea, which is my assistant coach. Coach Rea is probably one of the most decorated coaches in all of California when it comes to junior colleges. He has 2 as a player, 2 state championship rings as a player. As an assistant coach over at the junior college, he has about 5 state championship rings. 1 is a national championship ring. He was one of the great players here at Santa Ana High School in the 80s, was player of the year. So a great player and coach in his own right. Pretty fortunate to have him working with myself, and I'm sure I showed you all the championships we won here. I've got about half of those. Most of those are working with Coach Rea here. And special coach right here, Mrs. Weezar. This is our team mom. This is our academic advisor, administrator, pretty much in charge of the incoming freshmen when you guys come in, getting you on the right foot, but also a key player in helping the seniors work their way into advancing into colleges and universities. That's her pretty much her specialty, paying attention not only to your grades, but your behavior, and making sure that all the players abide by the rules, come to school, come to class, every period, every day, on time, turning in your homework, completing your assignments. She'll be in constant contact and communication with your teachers if you are falling behind. We've been working together for over 20 years. Miss Weezar and I, we know each other very well, and we have the same expectations for all of you as student athletes in the Santa Ana High School soccer program. We demand a lot from you guys, but at the same time, you'll achieve a lot following our plan, our motto, and you'll definitely appreciate having someone like Mrs. Weezar on your side. I know I do. Okay. As far as how to get involved with the program here and all the fabulous teachers and coaches that I have helping me, how to contact us, that's my email right there, my Learns email, Coach Peñaflor. You could follow us on Instagram at Santa Ana Soccer. We put a lot of our announcements on there. Excuse me, on Twitter as well. Pretty much when we come to the point where we could start having contact with players in this day of COVID and have tryouts, because we are a tryout sport, we'll put our announcements on Instagram and also on Twitter. And but if you have any other questions before that, you can reach me at that email and let me know you're interested. Okay. The other thing you could do is join Remind. It's an app. Some of you might have already been on that. Your teachers might have used that. It's an app you put on your phone. You could basically, on that app, you enter that number and you text that message there, and you'll get the messages on your phone there. And that's where we'll also put a lot of our announcements of when we are going to compete and when we are going to play. But that's pretty much how to reach us, how to contact us, and find out a little bit more as we get to the point where we could start practicing and holding tryouts for their incoming freshmen. This is a very popular sport in the city of Santa Ana, and it's very popular at the school. We typically have 40, 50, 60 freshmen coming to try out, and a number of students might transfer from other schools moving in that'll come to try out, or players that might want to retry out. So it is very competitive, and we only have, of course, so many spots, 11 players on the field, and pretty much we hold maybe 10, 11, 12 players in reserve, so probably about 60 players total on 3 different teams, Frosh-Soph, JV, and varsity. Okay. So you're going to want to pay attention to those Instagram, Twitter, or Remind, and pay attention for those tryout dates, and make sure that you do attend, because if we do have all the spots filled up, later tryouts might not be done for some time until we need other spots to be filled. Okay. Excuse me. Registration for tryouts. This is a registration form I'm going to forward to your teachers and advisors there to be filled out. Click on here. Email address, that's how I'm going to kind of reach you guys as well. When we will have tryouts, name, first and last name, kind of like you have it at the school, student ID, address, position, some of your experience, parent name and parent phone, just in case we want to get in contact with your parents. Okay. But that form is there for you to complete. Okay. Other things that you might want to work on in order to get ready is to get your physical done, and athletic clearance done. You might want to talk to some of the coaches there, perhaps Coach T. This is on the Santa Ana High School website. You could find the information there. It has the directions on the website how to get cleared. One of the things you'll need to do is go see a doctor, so you might want to start working on that. That's usually takes time to get an appointment to do those things, and talk to your parents. That's going to be required before you start competing or practicing. And also there's some on a computer program information that you need to fill out. But again, all the directions are right there. And probably Coach T, who is there, would be somebody, if you have a little extra time, ask him what you might need to do to get this done. If there is another hint about getting into the program, showing up to tryouts with a physical paperwork and all these things done, that says a lot about you as somebody that's serious and wants to play, and kind of something that gets my attention. Okay. Last few things I just wanted to go over here. We are a nationally recognized program, high level of competition. This is one of our players that was selected as an All-American, which pretty much put him in the top 40 players in the entire nation. He got an all expenses paid trip to go to Florida to play in an all-star game last summer. Our rankings are well known. They're documented on Max Preps. 78 in the nation, most recently 28 in the state. We win almost 80% of our matches. There's a few other national rankings there, but that's how we finished with 20 wins, 4 losses, and 3 ties. At some time last season, we were ranked as high as 27 in the nation. This is the Top Drawer Soccer Fab 50 national ranking. So when you do play for us, you are competing at the highest level, not only just in the county, the state, but we are pretty much one of the premier teams in the nation. The Fab 50 for all the winter soccer sports. That's saying a lot, and that's why we demand a lot from our players. Just a few things here. This is our schedule. We play the top level teams. One of them up here was Loyola of Los Angeles, one of the top ranked teams in the nation. We beat them this year, handed them one of their few losses. They were the number 5 ranked team in the nation at the time. So we take pride in who we play against. We go against the top teams. We're going to be playing Loyola again, San Clemente, Mission Viejo, Fountain Valley. A lot of these teams are going to see us again year in, year out. Okay. But again, we won our league championship undefeated. There's Miss Weezar, very proud. She's got 2 of them since she's been with me. She's going to put that right under the other one that's behind her head right there. She's making her own collection of league championship plaques. And as far as where we're at, we're in the top division in our teams that we compete against in what's called the Southern Section. We're typically in the top 10 every year. We finished in the top 8 the last 2 years. We'd like to do better, but that's always something to keep striving for. Okay. And finally, I'm going to kind of get to one last thing here. Player recognitions. We talked about Diego being an All-American. This is one of our premier players here. He was Cesar Garcia was the league MVP. He was first team All-CIF, which is a big honor. There's 500 schools in CIF. For our division to be in the top 11 players out of those 500 schools, and also first team All-County. We have the top level players competing here year in and year out. We train, we work hard, and usually that'll pay off in success. And just going to go to one last thing here. This is one of the last things I want to leave you guys with from our senior Abdi Diaz on what it meant to him, for him to be a Saint soccer player. I just want to leave this with you. I think he says it best about what it is to just be a Santa Ana soccer participant.
Yes, Abdi, buenos días.
Buenos días.
First of all, I want to thank all of you guys for always motivating us and always pushing us to our limit. I want to thank you guys for always inspiring us to have a mentality of always wanting to be better and never settle for just the minimum to we just go out of our way and work hard to be able to reach that peak. That's something that I'm going to take from this program. I always like the competitiveness. I've always liked, sometimes Frank, he would mentally challenge me so much. But I know that that's only helped me be a better man, and it's helped me, become the way I am. Because I know that I'm never gonna settle just for the minimum. That I always want to be the best, and that's something that I've learned here during my 4 years. Penny has always told us that being a champion is an everyday thing, and I just appreciate that. I appreciate all my teammates. For always having each other's back. For us building this great bond that, that's something I'm not gonna forget. And, like, I can thank each and every one of you, like, because we all have like different stories, and we've all like we always had like this one goal to become a champion and to be able to win, 7 times. It's not easy, but like it's so much hard work. It's waking up like on holidays. It's putting in the work. Waking up so early to like be able to become better. And that's something I appreciate. All my teammates, we sometimes fight and stuff. Like I appreciate that because I know like now we're not gonna have that no more. But it's something that I keep close to my heart. And all the coaches, and Frank, Noah, Coach Luna, Danny, it's Pilar. Like I appreciate you guys so much for always like inspiring us to be a better version of ourselves every day. And like I don't know what else to say, but yeah, like I just appreciate like every time we have together, and for always like telling us that we're champions, and to be able to become a champion 7 years in a row, that's like amazing. And for all the opportunities and like all the food bottles and stuff and taking those places. I appreciate the food too, like a lot. I'm gonna miss you guys, but this is like only part of the journey to become even better and live our own lives as long. But I'm always gonna remember you guys, and I have you guys close to my heart. Like each and every one of you, my teammates, all of you guys, I love you guys. And thank you for always spending so much time, like dedicating so much time on us. That's something I truly do value. Miss Wizard, for the time we've gone out for like the smallest things sometimes we don't see, that you've done. I appreciate that. That we all appreciate that. And yeah, I know like the time to not care about us and always like check on us and stuff. But I know deep down you care about us. Frank, for always making us run even like when we didn't want to. But yeah, the football games, like pizza and stuff, and like tournaments, like Fridays and stuff. And Coach Noah for always like inspiring us with like your wise words, to always, like when we were playing football, you always told us to work our asses off, because much of to Coach Danny and I thank you guys. Whenever you guys have also helped me with like college stuff, and I know you guys are there for me. And to my teammates, I wish you guys all the best. I know you guys are amazing human beings. I spent most of my days with you like every day. Like it's kind of hard now that I heard you guys. Sometimes I miss that like brotherhood that we have. But like I love each and every one of you. Some of us aren't as close anymore, but I still appreciate you guys, and I wish you guys the best. And I want you guys to be successful, and like hopefully that one day come back in like 10 years, and we have like this FaceTime again, and we tell each other all the success that we have had, like during these years, and we'll probably not have this time, that we were in quarantine and stuff, but like that it was all worth it, that we're in like a better place and stuff. So I just wish each and every one of you guys success, and I know you guys are gonna be successful, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. So yeah, that's all I have to say. That was good. Thank you. You guys too.
All right, so I think that pretty much says it all there from one of our outgoing senior players. But I know I've gone a long time. I don't know how long I've been talking here. But hopefully you guys get an opportunity to come to try out as soon as we get the chance to go ahead. I will make the announcements on the Twitter account, on the on Instagram, and also on the Remind account. And if you get on the registration and make sure your email's in there, I'll make sure I'll forward an email with all the detailed information on what to bring for tryouts and when what to wear, the dates and the times. We'll go ahead and go over that. But typically, the tryouts is to come with cleats, shin guards, shorts, shirt. Usually a white or red shirt, we ask, just to kind of keep it looking nice. But any shirt's fine, really, whatever you're used to competing with. But definitely need shin guards, definitely need cleats. And just be ready to listen, pay attention, work hard. Those are the main things that we look for. So I wish you guys all a good summer. Please listen to those teachers. Listen to those teachers that are working with you really hard right now, and getting you prepared for your next step here at Santa Ana High School. And hopefully, whether you come out for the soccer team or not, you could come look me up. My name is, again, Coach Peñaflor, Mr. Peñaflor. I'm in room 7104. Hopefully we could get back into our rooms. But I'm here for every student, whether you're a soccer player, whether you're an athlete or not, a student. I'm here to help everyone. My room's always open, and I'm always here to help. If I can't find the answer, I can definitely find the person that can answer your question. So best of luck to you all. Best wishes. And I will be making announcements as soon as I hear more from our administrators and when they'll let us start having tryouts and practices. So good luck.